The year is 2025. Fashion continues to surprise us. The Black Tape Project. 2025 is a prime example of this. It is not just clothing, it is a statement. It uses simple materials like tape in very creative ways. This project challenges our ideas about what fashion can be. Imagine art that walks. Models become living sculptures. Lines of tape create bold designs on their skin. These are not everyday clothes, they are for shows and art. The artists use the human body as a canvas. They explore shape, form, and the power of suggestion. This project is known across the globe. It sparks many conversations. The tape creates patterns, simple or complex. Our brains are built to notice patterns. The Black Tape Project uses this, playing with our perception. The 2025 collection is even bolder. It explores new textures of tape and uses light and shadow in new ways. Its visual power is undeniable, grabbing and holding our attention. Fashion speaks a language without words. The clothes we wear send signals. They tell a story about us. Think about a uniform. A police officer's uniform tells us about their job. A doctor's white coat does the same. These are clear signals our brains understand quickly. Everyday clothes also send messages. A sharp suit might suggest business. Bright colors might show a playful personality. Darker clothes might seem more serious. We make these judgments fast, often without realizing it. Fashion is a key part of this dialogue. First impressions are very powerful. Fashion plays a huge role in these first meetings. It is about communication and how we present ourselves to the world. Understanding this can help us be more aware of the messages we send.
Our brains evolved to detect patterns for survival. Imagine our ancestors. Seeing a pattern in the grass might mean a predator was hiding. Recognizing patterns in seasons helped with farming. This ability is very deep in our brains. We are pattern-seeking beings.
Our brains are amazing machines. One thing they do very well is find patterns. Think about looking at clouds. Sometimes you see shapes like animals or faces. That is your brain finding a pattern. It helps us make sense of the world. From recognizing a friend's face in a crowd to understanding language, patterns are key to how we learn and navigate. This love for patterns is not just for survival anymore. We find pleasure in them, like in music and art. Designers often use this instinct. Specific patterns in fashion can trigger specific responses. Take simple lines. Vertical lines can make someone look taller. Horizontal lines can make someone look wider. These are basic optical illusions. Designers use these tricks all the time. Colors are also powerful pattern elements. Bright, bold patterns might make us feel energetic. Softer, flowing patterns might make us feel calm. The Black Tape Project uses stark geometric patterns. These lines on the body can create a sense of drama. They can seem futuristic or even primal. Our brains react to these contrasts. Think about animal prints, leopard spots or zebra stripes. These patterns are ancient and connect to our deep past. The Black Tape Project uses lines against the natural curves of the body. This creates a unique tension and a maximal impact. Section 5. Brain scans, peeking inside the fashion-focused mind. Scientists can use tools like MRI scans to study the brain. MRI stands for magnetic resonance imaging. It can show which parts of the brain are active. When we look at fashion, certain brain areas light up. This tells us how our brains are processing what we see. These scans provide amazing insights into our reactions. When people view fashion, they find appealing. Areas linked to pleasure light up. One such area is the nucleus accumbens. This is part of the brain's reward system. It is the same area that responds to good food or music, so seeing a beautiful dress can literally make us feel good. This is a powerful biological response. Fashion designers, perhaps unknowingly, tap into this. They create things that delight our brains. The visual cortex processes the shapes and colors. The prefrontal cortex helps us decide if we like something. Seeing confident models can activate mirror neurons in our brains. This shows how fashion presentation can influence our own feelings.
Section 6. Fashion as Influence. Insights from Psychological Operations. Psychological operations, or PSYOP, is a term often used by the military. It means using information to influence emotions, thinking, and behavior. Captain Lee, a hypothetical retired PSYOP specialist, explains, PSYOP is about shaping perceptions. It's about understanding how people think and using that to guide their actions. This can be used in conflicts, but the principles can apply elsewhere. Fashion can be seen as a form of PSYOP. It tries to influence us. It wants us to buy certain clothes. It wants us to feel a certain way when we wear them. Think about advertising. Fashion ads often show beautiful, successful people. They create an image of a desirable lifestyle. This is designed to make us want the product. It is about associating the clothes with positive feelings and aspirations. Color psychology is a big part of this. Brands choose colors carefully to trigger specific psychological responses.
Section 7. The Black Tape Project Art, Provocation, or PSYOP. Now let's look at the Black Tape Project through this PSYOP lens. Is it trying to manipulate us, or is it simply art? The answer might be a bit of both. The project is certainly provocative. It uses nudity and bold designs. This is guaranteed to get attention. Attention is the first step in any influence operation. It makes us stop and look. The shock value itself can be a tool. Captain Lee notes, novelty and shock disrupt normal thinking. They make people more open to new ideas. The Black Tape Project is very novel. It is not like everyday fashion. This novelty can make a strong impression. It can make the brand memorable. The project also plays with ideas of beauty and the body. By using tape, it highlights the human form in a unique way. It is selling an idea, an image, an experience. The images themselves are the message.
Section 8. Hidden Messages, the Subliminal Power of Style. Fashion often contains subliminal messages. These are subtle cues that we might not notice consciously, but our subconscious minds can pick them up. These messages can influence our feelings and choices. Designers might use them intentionally, or sometimes they are just part of the cultural language of style. Understanding them can be very revealing. It helps us see fashion more clearly. Color is a common tool for subliminal messaging. A specific shade might be linked to a brand. Think of Tiffany blue. Seeing that color can make you think of the brand, even without seeing the name. Logos can also be subliminal. Small, discreet logos on high-end items suggest exclusivity. The cut and fit of clothes also send messages. The Black Tape Project's designs are extremely body-conscious.
Section 9. Are you tuned in? A self-test on fashion's influence. Fashion's influence is all around us, but how much does it affect you personally? It is good to think about this. Being aware can help you make choices that are truly your own. Here is a short self-test. There are no right or wrong answers. Just be honest with yourself. These questions are designed to make you reflect on your relationship with fashion. 1. Do you often buy clothes because you saw an influencer or celebrity wearing them? Think about your recent purchases. What was the main reason you chose them? Was it purely your own taste, or did external images play a big role? Reflect on how much social media shapes your shopping list. This helps identify external triggers for your fashion desires. 2. Do you feel a strong emotional lift when you buy something new and trendy? Consider the feeling you get right after a purchase. Is it excitement? Does this feeling last, or does it fade quickly, making you want the next new thing? Understanding this emotional cycle is key to recognizing impulse buying. It helps to distinguish between genuine need and a desire for novelty. 3. Do you ever feel pressured to wear certain styles to fit in with a group? Think about your social circles or workplace. Is there an unspoken dress code? Do you sometimes choose clothes based on what others expect, rather than what you love? This explores the social aspect of fashion and conformity. Recognizing this pressure is the first step to overcoming it if you wish. 4. When you see an ad for clothing, do you focus more on the item or the lifestyle it shows? Fashion ads often sell dreams, not just clothes. Do you find yourself drawn to the image? Can you separate the actual product from the story the ad is telling? This helps you see if you are buying into a narrative. Being conscious of this allows for more deliberate consumption, beyond the hype.